of the most popular destinations at the Jackson County Fair every year is Stu's, and Stu Nagel is back here again. You've been coming to the Jackson County Fair for decades.
Since '85, yep.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a very enjoyable fair. Very enjoyable.
Oh, it's new this year. We've got a new name, the Keeley Park, and a new layout for the food vendors. How do you like it?
Well, we're just in the testing stages here. You know, everybody's first day. The show hasn't opened yet. We're just trying to get an idea where the people are actually going to flow and what locations are going to be good. And, you know, of course, they're all going to be good, but some are going to be better than others. But it's a big change for us. You know, we've had the same people been coming looking for us, same location for decades, and you know, now we're all in a bunch, and it's I've had some people actually positive, you know, patrons, you know, that they like it. You know, everything's right here within sight, but I think it's going to be okay. It's just going to get accustomed to it, you know.
Well, I found you, so I think everybody else is going to be able to too. But that's the thing. I think change. You know, people just they want the traditions of the fair include where everyone is year after year.
Sure. And you know, it's you know, I mean, everything's right here within sight. You know, the carnival used to be, it was you know, around the track. You know, you couldn't see you know, at the end of the grandstand to the food court, and now it's kind of all visible. You know, they're going to plant trees in here and stuff, so we're going to see how it works out. You know, I think Denise, the fair manager, has done a real good job laying it out. You know, I mean, she's got a lot on her plate. You know, the big project. You know, the big event center over there. I think she's done well.
Yes, it's amazing. You should have been here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I know. I drove by. We were all, everybody here that was very worried if it was even going to get done, and she assured us it was, and it did. She did it. You know, I mean, but no, it's beautiful weather. We're going to have beautiful weather this week, and hopefully everybody comes out. She's, you know, it's going to be a curious thing. Everybody's curious to see what it's like and what, you know. So I mean, we're hoping for a good week, you know, and it's just a transition that everybody's going to deal with, and you know, the old fair's gone, the new fair's here.
Right. Well, you know, tomorrow this will be old news. Now I know you have several booths here.
Yes.
As usual. What are you offering this year?
Well, I got 2 elephant ear trailers, a fried vegetable right down here, and then the sausage, corn dog, Philly steak, big item. Yeah.
So the Philly cheesesteak, that's the hot item for you?
Yes, it is. Yep. And there's, you know, there's only a couple, 3 of us that sell it here, and yeah, it's real popular, and that's the whole key. You know, I mean, you know, we got a lot of the same food, you know, here that, you know, and the ones that the food that you don't have that much of is going to do the best, you know.
And I like me, I think there are a lot of people that come back year after year they like to try the same thing over and over again.
Oh yeah, you know, I mean, like I say, the way it was in the previous years, they knew exactly where we were. They could come right to us, and now they're, you know, they've got to do a little searching, but we're all still here.
Yeah, you'll find it. Just follow your nose. I can smell the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. Follow your nose, and just don't stop until you find me. Do not stop until you find me.
Well, that's one thing. It's food. You just lay out some food, people will find it.
Sure.
So do you have a favorite yourself?
As far as the food here?
Yeah.
Well, you know, of course, fish fries are always a favorite. You know, everybody loves those. You know, favorite, I hate to say it, but I mean, I'm in the elephant ear business. I got a couple of them here, but Mary's elephant ears. You know, I hate to say it, but I have to have one every year when I come here. I don't, you know, I'm not an elephant ear person, but hers are special, and then she, you know, got a lot of good toppings, and so that's one of my favorites here, Mary's elephant ears.
Well, it's going to be a big year next year for Stu Nagel. Back here at the Jackson County Fair in 2020 will be his 35th year at the Jackson County Fair.
For over 35 years.
Well, thanks for being back here at the fair, and thanks for serving up the awesome food every year.
Appreciate it, Bart. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. Steve Towers is back at the Jackson County Fair, 3rd straight year. and his trailer Snowbow, you have some very refreshing items here. What are you serving up, Steve?
Well, our main item is bubble tea. We use fresh brewed iced tea with your choice of flavor, like a strawberry, mango, pineapple, your choice. And then we add bubbles to it. Our popping bubbles are the most popular ones. We have strawberry and orange flavor, and they burst open with juice when you bite into them. So it adds a little extra flavor to the drink.
Well, I may seem like a rube because I've never tried bubble tea. Is this something I can try today?
Sure. Okay, I can make you one to try.
Yeah, I'd like to try one. Your number one seller?
I'd say the strawberry mango. It's a real popular one.
All right, I'll try that. Does it take a long time? All right. Looks like he's starting with ice. Number one ingredient. And adding some flavors.
Yes, strawberry mango flavor.
Strawberry and mango flavor. Then into the secret cooler, where he's adding spoonfuls of secretness. And then this looks like the iced tea. And now,
Seal the lid.
what happens now?
Stab it. Seal the lid, and then you just stab it right through with the sharp end of the straw.
And what are bubbles? Is it actually some sort of an item that makes it bubbles, or is it?
It's like a gelatin around it, and the bubbles, they just burst open with the juice when you bite into them. And we also carry the traditional tapioca pearls as well. Those are just sweet and chewy. And we also have others like strawberry hearts and mango stars that are also chewy.
Do people have to have the item explained to them a lot?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, well, we do have quite a few people that are familiar with it and have had it before. But
All right, so this is it.
yep, you just
And-
take one of these straws and you stab the sharp end anywhere. Yep, just grab one of the straws and stab the sharp end anywhere through the top.
All right, here goes nothing. Like that?
Just like that.
Oh, there's stuff inside it. Those are the bubbles.
Those are the bubbles.
And what's in the bubbles?
Oh, it's the ones we carry are strawberry and orange. So it's like a juice inside the bubbles.
And what's this item here?
Oh, it's a snow cone. It's shaved ice with syrup on top. We have like cherry, blue raspberry.
Well, we're checking with the food vendors with the new layout. How's that working out for you so far?
So far, it's been I'd say it's been a pretty positive experience.
How long have you been in the bubble tea business, Steve?
This will be our 7th year.
When did you get into it?
Well, it was just me and my wife just decided to start it and try it out, and it's worked out for us so far.
How many fairs? What's your season like?
We go pretty much from beginning of June through the beginning of October. Probably do about 17, 18 fairs and festivals a year.
And your favorite fair is?
Oh, Jackson County Fair.
Thanks a lot.
Yep, thank you.
Well, we found a real foodie at the Jackson County Fair, Kenny Price. And you've been coming to the fair for many years.
I've been here 11 years. I'm an immigrant to your country, so I've been here the 50 years, but been coming as soon as I got here.
Now, you're from Texas, and Texas is known for big fairs, big state fairs. How does Jackson compare?
Jackson is fantastic. There's a few food items that the shrimp and the lobster and the crawfish we don't have, but everything else that can make me happy is here. I love the barbecue that's here. I love the corn dogs. I especially, now if you haven't tried this part, this is a fried Milky Way.
Okay.
And I have 3 a day because I'm on a diet. I would have 5, but I can't. But it's the most fantastic thing in the world.
All right, so I'd love to see you take a bite. And it's right out of the fryer, so it might be a little hot.
Can you? Well, I
Oh,
won't.
no.
I won't eat that bite.
20 cents worth of it just fell in the...
This is what I wanted.
How is it?
It is so good. You've got to come. Now you've got to be special when you go to this booth. They sell it as a fried Milky Way, but if you're an inside person, you know that the tip is black, and that's how they know which one is which. So ask for the black tip, and they'll say, "How did you know that?"
we've got a new layout for the food vendors this year. What do you think about it?
The layout this year is fantastic. All the food, the majority, 95% of the food vendors are right here, and we're not getting the 5 or 6 of the same kinds of food here. So we're getting separate kind of foods, but they're all in this one place. There's tons of places to sit. You don't have to worry like the old days of walking down and walking down and walking down with your food getting cold so you can sit down and eat. There's a booth, there's a table right yonder, there's a table right yonder, there's more over here, there's more over here. And you want to eat all of this fantastic food as fresh as you can.
All right, so we won't let your food go cold right now,
thank you.
and I think we'll go wander off yonder. Thanks, Kenny.
Now, you've got to see, if you're coming this year, you've got to see the dog show, which is fantastic. It's hidden inside the park where the infield parking was, and then the bear show over where the petting zoo is. And if you've got a kid, or if you are a kid, or if you're a 70 or 90-year-old kid, come and watch the baby animals be born and see what they look like and see them snug up to their mamas.
Words of wisdom from a true fair veteran, Kenny Price on the Midway. After your burgers and fries and Philly cheesesteak, you might need something sweet, and that's why you would come to Harmon's. And Shannon, you've been coming here for quite a while.
18 years we've been here.
And Harmon's has a lot of neat sweet treats. What do you got?
Oh, we've got the cheesecake that's cold, fresh dipping strawberries if you'd like. And then we've got the mini donuts we got buckets of them and bags of them and dipping stuff. And then we've got the homemade Youper dogs that are homemade hand dipped. And we've got the deep fried Snickers and Milky Way.
All right, what is a Youper dog?
It's a homemade hand dipped corn dog
Well, what makes it a Youper dog?
because my dad's from up north. He's a Youper.
All right, there's not like a pasty or anything baked into it.
Nope. We used to have those, but we don't do those anymore. Kind of a bummer because it was actually baked. But yeah, so they sell pretty good. That's why they're named that.
Well, we're trying to get people to find all their favorite booths on the new Midway, and you're really in a great spot. You're close to a big tent.
You know, it's a big change this year, and everybody's kind of wondering how it's going to happen. But I think after all the kinks get brought out, I think that they're going to enjoy it. And we're just glad that all of our regular people and newbies are all coming back. It's kind of been good already this year. So it's nice seeing everybody and being back here. Would you like to try some mini donuts?
I would.
We just made them. So
All
what
right,
would you
and
like for dipping?
how about
We got strawberry cheesecake. We've got fudge. We've got just plain strawberry. We've got Bavarian. You can mix and mingle anything.
how about chocolate?
Chocolate? You want cinnamon sugar on that? Alrighty. Let's get it
Yeah.
going.
Donuts, and they're made like while you wait. Everything is made custom order.
That's right. You can come up here and say Fresh Best. You can watch us make it up here, but we don't leave it out. We'll make it right when you walk up here.
All right, serve them up.
And with your hands out, get close to the donuts on your camera. Set up, still got the white shot, so that's
She's giving me a sampler because she thinks I've probably eaten so much food already, which is true.
We usually fill it all the way up, but I don't
Okay.
want to stuff you.
All right, and so people will get a bucket. Can you show me what the bucket looks like?
This bucket right here is heat. I mean, rounded to the point where when you grab the handle, it's your fault if you dump them.
And you see people get these just for themselves. It looks like a sharing size,
Well,
but
what it is you can take them home. A lot of people take to go. If you come up here, tell us you want to go, we can make anything you want here to go. We got bags, and here's our smaller donut bag. So, yeah, we got any size for anybody.
all right, I'm gonna give them a try now. And you're right, they're super hot.
Oh, they're real hot.
Real hot.
You ain't gonna get no pressure.
They're low fat too, right?
Oh yes, we burn all the calories out of everything. Just picking, there's still fat in them.
The chocolate actually cools down the donut a little bit.
Oh yeah, 'cause they're hot. They're fresh and hot.
They're delicious, Shannon.
Well, I'm glad we could help you. And you guys have a wonderful year this year at the Jackson Fair.
Thanks for coming back to the Jackson County Fair. Harmon's, corn dogs, chocolate, donuts, Milky Way, deep fried, Snickers, you name it, they have it. Another tradition on the Midway at the Jackson County Fair is Randy and Randy's barbecue. What are you serving up this year, Randy?
Well, of course, our specialty is pulled pork sandwiches, but our number one seller now is the pulled pork sundae. It looks just like a ice cream sundae, but it's not. It has pork on the bottom, mashed potatoes, gravy, cheese, and a cherry tomato on top.
So it is something you could have for dessert, but it's not going to be very sweet.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not going to be very sweet.
Well, Randy, you've been barbecuing for years. You've won a lot of cook-offs for your barbecue, your chili. You've been at the fair quite a while. How long?
Well, we've been doing this barbecue for 15 years. I think this is probably our 10th year at the fair. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm ready for a pulled pork sundae.
And I just happen to have one available.
All right, here it comes. All right. Here, we hold this while I give it a try.
I can do it.
All right, you can even describe what I'm eating.
Yeah, now Bart, what you're eating is it's pulled pork. Pork smokes for 14 hours with hickory wood. And then, of course, we shred it in the morning. We hand shred it. And then it gets here to the fair and we keep it on in warmers. And then now you're having our hand mashed potatoes.
Hand mashed potatoes,
Yep.
gravy.
And gravy, that's roasted pork gravy. And then, of course, our secret barbecue sauce, topped off by cherry tomato.
Awesome.
Is it good?
It's out of this world.
That's pretty good.
And I found you right away. You're easy to find on the new Midway.
Oh, you can't beat it. Yeah, they've got a very nice setup here. It's really, really unique. So, it's a food court, just like at the State Fair.
Great to see you back here again this year, Randy.
All right, thank you. Thanks for stopping.
You bet. Have a great week.
Thank you.